Well, I can't say good morning, good morning, good morning. I technically can because I guess it's morning already in Europe. I mean, it's like 4 something in the morning. Look, 4th of July, 3-day weekend. Taking a break from the normal stuff. There's nothing else to talk about in AMC. The court case is going, it belongs to the judge. So, I came home yesterday and it's kind of weird because I actually went to Starbucks yesterday. I was dragged there, forced against my will, for the little beautiful person that forced me to go there, which I love. It gave me, I don't know, for some reason it just gave me a headache. Like, it's weird. It's how late it is. The beach dogs are like starting to bark. Like, it's weird. But I was like, let me just get home. I took a shower and I just crashed out. I just took some rest and everything's fine. I just made myself some coffee and just wanted to take the time now that I'm gonna have some coffee and organize my brain, because in the daytime I'm a complete mess. I can't be serious about nothing. But I got up for a while and I'm just like doing some research, and when we're talking about this whole digital money, XRP, FedNow, this whole thing that's coming, it's so weird because this is going to be the first time in my life I'm actually going to witness I don't like saying like that, but like technically speaking, like the 1% suck all the wealth out of everything. You might be thinking, oh, they do that now. I'm like, trust me, not like what's coming. It's weird because I'll give you an example for you XRP people out there. Like me. In Hong Kong just announced, like they like to say, a pilot program with XRP where they're gonna attach XRP to their Hong Kong real estate asset, for lack of a better word, sector. They're tokenizing it. So think about their version of subprime mortgages, if you will. They're going to be tokenized, kind of like attached to XRP. So basically people can buy, sell, trade Hong Kong real estate assets. Now people might go, what's the big deal about that? Take a look at the Hong Kong real estate sector on a global basis, what it means. It's Hong Kong. For any people that never got to Hong Kong, it's bizarro. It's massive, but that's not what I'm getting at. Then you come here to the United States, I'm in the Caribbean right now, but the United States is 60 miles away. It's right there. But you come here to the United States and the persecution of XRP and the lawsuit and everything, they're not teaching the value of XRP crypto to kids in school. The average American, the average UPS driver who works a bazillion hours a week killing himself, he doesn't have any knowledge of this. It's not taught to the people that deliver Amazon Prime. People that retire some type of government pension, they're not sent to a place where they can get education on the future money, how to utilize it. It's so weird. It's like the whole world is moving in a direction of digital wealth, which is normal. Some people might go, I don't like digital. Yeah, I know, but the thing is this. If you live in Ohio and you like drinking Colombian coffee and you drive a Japanese car and you like to travel to Bali, the world is no longer just you and your zip code. It's global. Whether we like it or not, that's the way it is. We're all over the place. But the thing is, I'm trying to say is, it's like inside the United States, and I can say this for Canada as well, like all this information is kept away from people. Like there's plenty of people on YouTube and TikTok. XRP is gonna make you rich. Is a Bitcoin. But the problem is, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. But do you know how many people are not gonna be a part of that changeover? There's a reason why here, like everybody has their, you know, like that. They don't want to see this. They're not being shown this. Because the powers that be cannot have the people financially empowered in a new system that they don't control. You may think, Blue, they control it. And honestly, no, they don't. I'll get into that in a different video. But they don't control this digital money system. So everybody's in the blinders. The changeover is going to happen. A lot of people are going to be decimated because cash money is going to become worthless. People's labor in exchange for cash money, you could imagine what that's going to be like. And then buying goods and services, you know, and it's just weird because it's like the entire world is shifting over already, and they're announcing this. Like they're literally announcing, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing that. You go to Africa, you go to West Africa. The West Africa, you can take a guy off a bus there that's wearing fucking sandals, and he'll know more about the blockchain and which coins are best for moving money, which have value, than somebody walking down the street on Park Avenue, or, you know, walking down Main Street, you know, USA. You know, you look at this situation now. The reason that this video is because I had to put it out there because I was just bewildered at the fact that how many people do not even know this digital money revolution is coming. It's just amazing. And don't feel bad if you're just like catching wind of it. It was designed to be that way. It was designed to keep you broke, dumb, and stupid. Like this is part of it. I mean, come on. Like my father says, most people are well into debt before they even know how to balance their budget. Because you're not taught that as a kid. You're just not taught. You don't even know how to balance your checkbook. Remember those things? People don't even know what a check is anymore. But nonetheless, I'm just trying to tell you something. When you're changing over the mindset from the stock market over to the new digital crypto, yada, yada, you may feel like, well, the stock market robbed me. It did all the kind of stuff like that. And crypto is bad. And like, yeah, everything is bad. But within the bad, you have to make the best of it. And the ones that are first are the ones that are profitable. And that's just how it is. It's, you know, I'll make you laugh. You look at YouTube, for example, and you take a look at like TikTok and stuff. On it, you can learn how to make the best steak in the world, or how to fix your car, or the best makeup tip, or, you know, home improvement type things. But also there is some channels out there that provide, if they don't provide you the information, they point you in the right direction for information on money. It's just what you focus on to learn. And I know that sometimes you feel like digital crypto, oh, I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. I agree with you. For me, it's fascinating. It's different. It's just one of these things. It's like I'm so ecstatic this time has come, because I was involved in it in the 90s, but I saw the limitations of it, and everybody else did as well. And the limitations was very simple. In order for digital money to work, every human being needed to have access to their money 24 hours a day on demand. Back then, we had cell phones, but there were cell phones. They were not smartphones. We didn't have the network coverage that we have now, the global network coverage. We didn't even have Wi-Fi back then. We didn't have the world that would facilitate a digital currency world. We still had to operate literally speaking off a computer to computer. So it was always a lag. So even if sending money was instantaneously, if you called me, say, listen, send me, $10,000. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get back to my office. I'm gonna get back home, and I'll send it to you. So that might take an hour or two in order for me to do that, to facilitate the transfer. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, the technology's been there since the 90s. It's been there since the 90s. The FedNow system, all that tech, it's been there since the 90s. Okay. Even the concept and tech that XRP has been there since the 90s. But in order for it to work, it needed, today, like almost, on the eve of Web3. And people are like, "Ooh, this is crazy." I'm like, exactly. This is why I filter it out. It's like my coffee. I put the beautiful coffee in, it filters it out, and I get, sweet baby Jesus, the best coffee that ever is. But I'm filtering all this stuff out for you, so you don't have to think about, all this craziness, and you just have to think about, like, okay, what is Lou doing? Lou's leaving the stock market because it's a filthy game full of a bunch of brokers and attorneys protecting them, and unfortunately politicians are either, blind, stupid, or complicit. So what are you gonna do? You can't do nothing with it. So I look at the world of crypto and I say to myself, okay, it's not tied to anybody. I mean, certain coins are tied to people, so I stay away from those coins. But, what I will show you is what I do. And, there you go. That's the easiest way. I explain to you why I do things. I explain why XRP. I explain why XLM. I explain why Cardano. I explain why HBAR. I 100% explain Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. Do you have to know all the functionalities behind it? To a point, you should be educated on it. But then, at the same time, it helps to you to explain that to other people within your circle, your wife, your family, whatever. So just understand, going back to the original conversation on this, as we started this video, you were not supposed to know about this. You were not supposed to take advantage of this. The powers that be didn't want you to know about this. You think they want you to take a couple of $100, a couple of $1,000 and turn it into a couple of 100,000, maybe a couple of million? And no, they didn't want that. Oh, by the way, on money that they cannot control. Because let's say you buy a token, whatever token you buy, and let's say it runs into the several hundred thousands and then, or millions, you have it now, and you're holding it in your flash drive. It's not sitting in a bank. It's not tied to a government. It can't be regulated. You could be freaking beyond rich and go, you know what? I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna go to Dubai. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? So you can be living in Main Street, Ohio or something. Take your flash drive, get on a plane, go to United Emirates, Hong Kong, go wherever you want to go. Take your drive and do something that the powers that be don't want you to be, which is financially empowered, financially sustainable, and free. That's the power. That's why they don't want you to know that stuff. In America, it's funny because you need a license for everything. You need to have a dog. You gotta have a license, dog license. And you think to yourself, like, crypto can actually free people from that world. It's actually, in my opinion, and I've said it before, like, you look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the end of the bank. XLM, that's the end of the bank. Cardano, that's the end of the bank. XRP is different because that's government institutions. I'll explain all this stuff later, but I've done before. Understand something. This is a new era. This is no longer the meme stock era. This is no longer the real estate housing boom that led to a crash. All that, the dot-coms and stuff. This is a new era that's actually starting. And I know a lot of people are hyping, yeah, we're going to do that. I'm like, just stop. For the survivability of you and your family going forward, you need to learn this. This is like when cars were manual, you know, stick, clutch, and then they all shifted over to automatic. This is a change that's coming. There's nothing you can do about it. It's either you learn it, profit from it, and then go forward. I'm trying to simplify it the easiest way. I tell people, you know, these are the coins. For right now, me and my people, we use Uphold. So that's where we buy our coins. We keep it on ledgers. We put them in Farrakid bags. You can buy them on Amazon. And the idea is, when they turn over and there's a price, that's good. We profit. We continue our life. That's it. It's a simple thing, but what's happening behind it is really the revolution of money, and the reality that there's going to be a digital serfdom that's going to happen, because it's really cruel what's coming. My unofficial job is to try to, you know, save as many people as I can. I got like a digital arc, you know. I got like 2 weird giraffes come like, oh, what's up, where we're going? Anyway, I hope this whole rant helped you understand you're not supposed to know this. You're not supposed to benefit from this. This is the new era. The world is moving forward on it, but in, you know, modernized, westernized countries, they're like, nothing, shut up, that type of stuff. So just think about it. One coin at, you know, 5, 7 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents, that thing goes up a couple of $100. You understand? And then it's freedom from the system, and you can go anywhere. Wow. Now that is really independence.